Hello, I'm going to do the Capricorn weekend energy for October 30th and the 31st. I cannot believe we are at the end of October. Where has this year gone? Went by fast. All right, so we're going to get an empowering question for an overall energy. I feel like this one right here. What would happen if I didn't try to control my future? Just let things go, just let things be. Just let things happen. All right. I feel, my first feeling is that you're stopping your own progress because you may be looking at what somebody else has, because right here in the environment we have deception and envy. That's the Seven of Swords. So he's taking his mask off there, but we have deception and envy, and we have a firm foundation, and that's crossed by prosperity begins. So it's almost like you're stopping that because you have to have a firmer foundation, because you have to have more belief in yourself. You have to believe that you can make things happen, and that there are things that are going to happen for you that are going to be, yes, sometimes we look at other people and we say, wow, like, look at everything that they have, and, you know, they have this and they have that, but that's their journey, and that's what they have. And sometimes, you know, that saying, don't judge a book by the cover, and that maybe on the outside it looks like one thing, but on the inside it's something completely different. And I feel like maybe that's affecting your future because you're thinking about what you don't have and what somebody else has. And so we have the Four of Pentacles crossed by the Ace of Pentacles. And then down here we have material and spiritual prosperity, okay? And this is the Six of Pentacles, and I feel like that's, you have to be happy, you have to be okay with your journey. Your journey is different from that other people's journey, okay? You've put the work in. You've done, you know how to put the work in. You know how to reach your goals, but your path, maybe this person's path has been easier. Maybe they had it a lot easier than you, and maybe you're feeling frustrated because you have to go through so many ups and downs. You have to go through so many disappointments. You have to go through so many highs and lows. And maybe that's where you're feeling, you know, frustrations. All right, and then up here we have the sacral chakra, and that is 2 fingers below your belly button, and that represents emotions, desires, creativity, okay? That's what you need to focus on, your desires, your emotions, getting in tune with yourself. And I feel like that also represents spiritual prosperity. You getting in tune with yourself and your goals and your journey and your direction, and not focusing on other people's. For the future energies, we have intuition, and that's number 2. And that is the High Priestess, getting in tune with yourself, getting in tune with, you know, you're going to reach your goals. Like, you know that you're going to do it. You know that you have your own path. I feel like listening to your intuition and that inner feeling and following that more, rather than focusing on other people and other things and what's going on with them. Okay, we have this one, which is the environment, the 7 of Swords, deception and envy. And then we have the waiting game. It's going to take some time. It's going to take some time for this to happen. It's probably going to take longer than what you were thinking or what you would like. But I almost feel like that's almost like a lesson for you also, is to realize, okay, like, you're going to get there, but it's going to take probably longer than what you were thinking. You're wondering, can I be strong? Can I get through this? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. You can do it. It's like enjoying the journey instead of the, and not the final destination. Yes, the final destination is great, reaching those goals, but it's like you have to enjoy the ride to get there. You have to enjoy that journey to get there. And I know that that can be frustrating sometimes. Like I said before, we want to look at the, you're reading a book and you want to read the last few pages to see what the outcome is. Well, you can't skip ahead and see that outcome. And you're learning things along the way. And then for the outcome, we have the 8 of Swords, accelerated motion. It's almost like once you realize that you're on your own journey and that you start to appreciate the ride and the journey, it's almost like things are going to speed up for you. Like, and then you're almost like I was just saying at the beginning of this, the reading is that this is for the 30th and the 31st of October. It's like, where did the time go? When you're going through the year, you're like, oh boy, sometimes you're just like, wow, is this year ever going to be over? Or, when is this month going to be over? Or this week going to be over? And then it's like, it's already gone and it's past, and you look back and you're like, wow, where did the time go? So I feel like that's almost like this energy right here. So I feel like it's about getting in tune with yourself. Yes, we can see what others have, but we can't let that affect us. We know that we're on our own journey. And what would happen if I didn't try to control my future and we just let that unfold and we're just going with the things that happen and affect us along the journey. But we know inside what choices we need to make and not make, and we know that we will reach that. We will reach that prosperity. And it will turn that card where prosperity starts to begin. And it may be those little things that happen for us. It doesn't, it could be big things or it could be little things, but it's enjoying those little things that happen to us also. All right, so let's close out with a fortune reading card. This is for the next 1 to 3 months, getting in tune with that inner voice, that intuition. Patience, slow down, change your attitude, and clear your mind. Oh my goodness, how perfect is that? Look at that right there, the waiting game. Okay, nobody, being patient sometimes is extremely frustrating. And I know that. It's like, yeah, I just want things to happen now. Like, this is how I want it to be. I want it to be happening like this now, and it's not. Change your attitude, changing your attitude, not looking at how it's happening for other people or what other people have, not having that envy. And clearing your mind, okay? Clearing that mind. All right. I think that's perfect. All right. Thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.